Welcome back to Valley View in 1968. We have got all our drilling done now, and now we are starting the first stage fertilisation of the fields with the fertilizer spreader on the 135 four-wheel drive. As you can see, a lot of the crops are through as we have finished drilling the first lot, so it's taken a while. In fact, 11 days. We're in late spring. We've got fertilising to do. The next job after that will be cutting the grass to get some hay so we can get some cows. Already we are £10,000 overdrawn at the bank, so we soon have to sell some crops. I think we've got some crops in storage from the farmer we took over from, and so we will sell those and hopefully get some money back in and get ourselves out of the red and get enough money to buy ourselves some cows. It's nice having cows because the milk they produce partially, if not fully, offsets the overnight costs we get on the farm. We also need to pay off our bank loan, which we took out after we sold Churn Farm and moved over to this one. We are almost out of fertilizer, but we'll keep going as far around as we can to get it sorted. And so this fertilising will be increasing our yield, which also means extra money coming in next winter. We're back round to the main road by the time we run out of fertiliser, so that's good. And round we go and up the hill, not far from the trailer what's got our fertiliser on it. It's not a big fertiliser spreader, it's the only one that fits in with the 1960s that the 135 can cope with. And there we are, that's out of fertiliser, so we'll finish that last piece of, hang on a second. It's, as I say, it's the only one that fits in with the gain that the 135 can cope with. But we seem to be managing pretty well with it. We'll be alright. As we get going, of course, we will find bigger and better fertiliser spreaders. We will now go down this breed back to where we finished the headland. We're going to start going up and down in the main body of the field. Go around back to where we finished off last time. We may well top the fertiliser spreader up, go down the bottom and start working our way back up towards the tractor, which means we're getting closer rather than further away with each one. We'll do this breed down here back to the trailer and then down the bottom of the field, so that's got that done. Now back down this breed. Go on board. You can look around and see the fertilizer. Oh, I don't know, brought the map up again. And now get ourselves down. Let's turn that up there. And now we should fill it up again and go down the bottom end of the field. Yeah, this 135 does a great job fertilising our fields. There we are, that's topped up. So now we should go out onto the road, back to the bottom of the field, and work our way back towards the trailer, so we're not getting further away each time we fill up, we're getting closer. Into the field here, we follow the headland around. As we've already run on it, it's not too bad running through here anyway. We've got the care wheels on, so it's not doing any damage as such to the crops. Probably minimal compaction because it's not a very wide section. And so now in here we go. We will go down this one and back up the next one. Got one more breed down to the side, or a couple of breeds down the side of us, and then we can come back up to this next one next to us. But the fertilizer spreader doesn't do a big width, but we do travel fairly quickly, so it sort of offsets the fact that it's a small fertilizer spreader in that sense. So back through here we go, and there we go now. It is missing just a little bit, but it's set up for the sprayer. But yeah, we miss a little chunk, but it doesn't really impact the crop greatly, I don't think. The yield will still be good all over. Down this little one here. And yeah, over we go. So that has now got us down the bottom done. And now we shall go up and into the next breed to the one we did. That's the one we did. So this is the one we need. And now we shall head down to the bottom of the field again. The fertilizer spreader is almost half empty, so we are having to keep eye on the tank to make sure that it if it runs out halfway down the road, it doesn't really matter. We can still soon jump in and set off back where we finish, so that's not a problem. Here we go again, back down. As I say, it does miss a little bit. We'll have to sort things out later as we get going, but yeah, it's not a bad job we're doing. The majority of the field will get a boost. Hopefully as we get up through the years there will be a bigger and better fertilizer spreader we can use on the back of another tractor, because of course this 135 with a very little weight on the front end will, here we go again, now we can coming down, and it's not a bad little journey around. Fertilizer spreading will be done over the next couple of days, and then we need to mow the grass, get the hay, and then do the spraying, get rid of the weeds and the insects, put insecticide and weed killer in together, and there we are, that's got that pulled up. So now we shall head back up to the top of the field to the trailer and refill. Get this field done and then head into the field next door. We will run through the fields as they come. Doesn't matter about number order because there we go. So now we shall go back down and see where we get to next. Now got to find out where we was. Probably wouldn't have mattered about coming the way we did. We've still got a long trek down to where we have got fertilised. This is the breed. Get in here. Must have been the other way to it, but we can turn around and go on to that. The most enjoyable job I do. I'm not that keen on fertilizer spreading and things, but all the other jobs are brilliant. I equally like each and every one of them. It's just this one or two jobs that I'm a little bit least. I still enjoy doing them, but they're my least favourite jobs. Fertilising and spraying. My favourite job of the year is when the combine comes out. So bring this back up to where we got up to. So it's there, lovely. Now back in and down this breed, it will all sort itself out. We will get all this field fertilised and all the rest of the fields fertilised, and then everything will be finished off. The next job we do will be the grass, as we said, and once we've got some hay bales we can fill the water trailer up and have some cows brought in. Cows are much needed for the farm. So again we've used half a tank of fertiliser. It's expensive job fertilising, but we're not used. The fact that we're filling it up isn't extra money to what it would be if it did a wider spread. It's just that we're not going so far with each tank full. stops there. And into the next breed we come. It is working a treat, this. I'd imagine we are almost halfway through the field, so it's going to be a long old haul to get all these fields fertilised. We'll get them all done a bit of time. This is one of the bigger fields as well we've come in to do the video. We have got some smaller fields to come. Here we go. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying our nostalgic trip back to the 1960s. We will continue through, and next year will be 69, and then we'll be into the 70s, so different tractors coming in. That's got to the end of the fertilisers again. So once again we'll nip up to the trailer and fill up. We could here pop to the yard, but we want the trailer with us to do it. Our Volkswagen Beetle there is parked up because we need that to go home. Of course, as you know by now, the farmhouse is up at the cow farm end. It's in a little satellite yard not far from the cow farm, and so yeah, it's costing us 500 quid a time to fill the fertiliser spreader up, so not, although it's running out quickly, it's not overly expensive job. Finished. We will continue off screen, of course, as we normally do, to run out the day, and we do keep it at 5 times speed so that we get done in the day what we should, not just a little bit by jumping the time up to 120 or anything to get through the day. We do. As you can imagine, it takes a long while just to do one of these between 20 and 45 minutes videos. Takes a lot of the day, so not a lot of time for anything else in the day. It is already 1 o'clock in the afternoon in game. We finished the oilseed rape this morning off camera. We thought we'd done enough of the drilling. It is. Let's go to the end again. Down the next tram line we go. We are now getting very close to where the trailer is. Not many more breeds before we're in the shorter rows again. But already again, as you can see, we're almost down to half a tank of fertiliser again. We did think about making the farm organic, but trouble is with that, you need a lot of cows and a lot of pigs to get your fertiliser, and it actually, with the pigs, probably costs more, and there isn't a premium for going organic. trailer again. Again, I should apologise that last night's live stream was very late and very short. Two different reasons for it. First reason was it was late because it was my birthday and I had friends and family about. And the reason it was short, we got just over an hour into it and we had a thunderstorm, and I didn't want to have the computer running during a thunderstorm and risk any damage to it, so hopefully the next Thursday's Lone Oak will be uninterrupted and at the proper time. And Monday and Tuesday's videos on Valley View, where we are now, and Oakfield Farm will be uninterrupted by thunderstorms as well. We're not too far away from my next holiday when I go to the MotoGP, so that means it'll be a week of absolute flat out recording, so there's some content there for the subscribers whilst I'm away. As we did with the car Grand Prix, the F1, we will record videos for each day while we're away. Which, although not the ideal with no live streams, but everybody needs a bit of time away. Just because we do YouTube doesn't mean to say we don't need a break. So I enjoy my motorsport, so that is my summer holidays, the car Grand Prix and the motorbike Grand Prix. The money it cost me to go, I could go to Spain for the 2 weeks that I take, but I'd much prefer to go to the Grand Prix. Almost now finished in this field. You will have seen the first field of fertilising done to its entirety, if that's pronounced properly. We do have to fertilise every field we've got, and that will then be a great thing. So we're almost at the end here. That will be this breed done in total. That's it. So hopefully this next breed will start here and get through the headland. Okay, so that is where we want to start spreading. Yeah, looks like we've got probably one more breed. No, I think, yes we have. We've got one more breed to go. Then we will go across the road into the next field. Not going round in number order with the fertilising as we did with the drilling. You don't need to go in number orders, so the next fields after the first 3 cereal crops will be the next field after this one will probably be the potato field. Here we go down the last breed fertilising. So all that's left to say is thank you for watching. Please give it a like, give it a share. Not only helps my channel, but helps the mod makers get their mods seen. If you are new to Summer Farm Estates and want to see more of what we do, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification icon. It will tell you when these videos are uploaded, when we do our live streams. Until next time, have a great day and goodbye.